we can start our today's friendly discussion. So before starting with our main thing, let me introduce to you all to our viewers that Sujit is my college friend, and we are actually very close friends. So we actually keep discussing about new technologies and this type of things, and also we make so many projects together. So I have a thought in my mind to come in this platform together and discuss on some unique and most famous thing nowadays, which is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So before starting with that thing, I will request Shubhajit to please introduce, like tell something to our viewers about you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey everyone, I'm Subhajit Chakraborti.
yeah,
I'm currently pursuing computer science and engineering in Netaji Subhash Engineering College. I'm in my second year, and I have a strong passion in machine learning, deep
yeah.
learning, and computer vision. Um, and I'm currently doing internships in one company that is a US-based startup,
Yes.
which is specialized in computer vision and deep learning algorithms.
Okay. So yeah, that was a beautiful introduction, and thank you, Subhajit, for joining our session today. We'll be diving in a 30-minute long session based on mainly in your domain, which is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So, whenever we talk about the artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have a question in our mind that is artificial intelligence and machine learning same or not, and what is actually it. So, can you please, in brief, tell our viewers about it? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So artificial intelligence is actually like an umbrella. It
Okay.
encompasses different techniques in AI. So
Okay.
if you say that AI is an umbrella, then beneath this umbrella there are different techniques. There are different type of algorithms. There are
Okay.
different type of architectures, like like machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, reinforcement learning,
Hmm.
deep reinforcement learning. These are all sub areas of AI. AI is actually the superset. And all
Yes.
beneath this, you say like deep learning, machine learning, computer vision. These are all the subsets. So
Okay.
AI encompasses the whole area. Means if you say uh, how how machines can think itself,
Machines. Yeah.
this is
Definitely.
AI, and by by which algorithm, by which processes AI actually do this. Those are the algorithms. Those are the sub areas of AI. And AI itself is an entity. You can see it's an word which encompasses all computer like machine thinking power or computational thinkings.
Hmm.
This is AI.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That was a nice explanation. And as a viewer and as your friend, I have also a question. That you are working in a company, right? Which is mainly based on, as you have told me, that it's based on. I think it's based on computer vision. You have talked about.
It's computer
So
vision and deep learning.
yeah, deep learning. So sometimes we heard about these terms: computer vision, deep learning, artificial intelligence. And how do you differentiate these things, like if you want to tell it to someone who is a beginner? So what is your point?
Yeah. So machine learning is all about um, predicting the future. So
Okay.
if you have a and also so machine learning basically uh, giving computer the power of thinking.
Okay.
Uh, so and machine learning comprises of different algorithms, different approaches.
Okay.
There are approaches like supervised learning. There are approaches like unsupervised learning. There are approaches like reinforcement learning, and
Hmm.
there are approaches like semi-supervised learning. So uh, and you have said deep learning. So deep
Yes, yes.
learning is completely completely not completely different, but somewhat different than the traditional machine learning techniques. What
Okay.
deep learning is that it is a whole new architecture. When
Okay.
you talk about deep learning, it's about neural networks. It's about the fundamental concept of how our human brains work. So the so in deep learning, the neurons we create those neurons are called AN, that is artificial neurons. And those
Yes.
artificial neurons, we believe that these artificial neurons mimic the way human brain's biological neuron works. And
Yeah.
nowadays, deep learning actually, it was like mid 1970s when deep learning revolution
Started.
started.
Yeah.
Uh, and I think you have heard about different types of deep learning techniques like CNN, RNN,
Yes.
FFNN. So these are different architectures. So what CNN is used for? CNN is used for image processing techniques, image classification. It's basically, you can say, it's a part of computer vision.
Okay.
RNN is the RNN was the, I think it is one of the most used neural network architecture in the 1970 to 1980s.
Hmm.
And then different
Different. Yeah.
architecture comes like LXNet, VJNet,
Okay.
and like this.
Yeah, definitely.
And there are, yeah.
uh, it's always good to have a friend like this who is very knowledgeable in new technologies and this type of things. You get to learn about so many things. Yeah. And the thing is here, I have another question. I am in the web development field, and many more are aspiring for the web development field. So the most interesting question which comes here: will AI really replace mainly web development? And if I talk in depth about it, if it will replace front end or back end or both, what do you think about this in future?
In future, as I think you know that
Yeah.
godfather of AI, Geoffrey Hinton, has already said that one day ultimately what happens that AI will took over. If um, uh, the velocity with which the progress of AI is happening, so
Mhm.
if this retains, then of course one day it is definitely possible that AI will replace human beings in many fields,
Many
like
fields, yeah.
medical practitioners. AI, you will now see that many medical practitioners, many like US is now actually using soldiers, the robotic soldiers.
Yes.
China is using robotic soldiers. So, uh, one day, yes, if the progress increase in this pace, then of course one day AI will definitely replace human. It is my
Yes,
opinion.
definitely, definitely. The truth is truth. So we need to update ourselves, right?
Yeah,
So that
definitely
is the thing.
we need to update ourselves, and one day will come. I think that only the specialist of specialists will retain
Yes.
as I think human species.
Okay.
If in this space robots like AI get evolved, then yeah, it's possible.
Definitely, definitely. And yeah, so that is the thing. Definitely. So you need to learn new technologies, keep learning to sustain in the market. So that is the main thing. Yeah, I'm also learning new things, not only the web dev, but I'm in specialized actually in web dev. So yeah, that is the thing. And if I mainly talk about the AI tools like which are coming out these days, if I talk about Claude, and if I talk about V0, this type of tools which are making content. So what do you think in those technologies which are actually there in web dev? Because web dev is actually in discussion that AI will replace it very fast. So what do you think? The which part will be replaced at first? So that viewers can update to the next part or the advanced part. So what do you think? Like which part of web dev actually will be replaced very soon?
Um, Web development is a field which is evolving rapidly,
Yeah.
and as the world evolves, as the technology evolves, as the technological field changes, web defined type of frameworks come, different type of approaches come in web development, and I think the data that is being fed to the AI is also changing. The part of web dev that will be replaced, the front end part definitely it will be. It is now being nowadays it's being replaced. You can see in many like websites or many LLMs nowadays.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that is the thing.
They mimic the code bases. They like mimic the human interactions.
Mhm.
So web development side front end has the most chance to be replaced by AI.
Okay, so I have another question in my mind that like there is two type of engineering. One is software based engineering, one is hardware based engineering. So what do you think? Like it will affect both the in both the fields, or it will affect the software field at first? I mean, the more than the hardware part. So what do you think? Hardware based engineering. What?
As the hardware part involves the interaction of software programs and hardware devices. So I
Yes.
think it's a bit tough for any ML model or any ML system, any AI system to adapt to hardware fast. I think the software part will mostly being replaced.
Okay, okay,
If not replaced, then it will be mostly affected by how AI works.
yeah.
Uh, Definitely, some part of software development will be replaced by AI.
Okay. Yeah, so I have a perception that AI will actually faster the things rather than replacing some things completely in the software field. So what do you think? Am I correct or not? Or am I partially correct? What do you think?
You are partially correct.
Okay. So yeah, definitely. And the last most question before ending the session in my mind is that your advice to the beginners who are willing to learn and deep dive into AI, and how much time it will take actually to jump to different levels.
So, if you are talking, if you talk about core ML, core AI, these things, then the background of probability and statistics, mostly mathematics, linear algebra,
Yeah.
these are very much required because matrix multiplication is everywhere in deep learning architecture.
Mhm.
If you wanna build a model from scratch, then if you have to have a decent background in mathematics
Okay.
and um, but to actually apply traditional ML models, not just to dive very deep inside what is happening, what is actually happening, just like create a mid-level understanding, not such low level. Then you can do some basic course on mathematics like probability
Yeah.
statistics. It will definitely help.
Okay. And after doing the mathematics, what will be his way to the ML? Like, what do you suggest him?
After learning mathematics, like probability statistics, then he can directly jump to building traditional level models.
Yeah.
You can do ML with any language, but
Okay.
with but what we prefer is Python mostly
Okay.
because of its very easier syntax. Uh,
Hmm.
Many mathematicians who are basically researcher, they do statistical visualizations, etc.,
Okay.
and implementing ML models using R.
Okay. R is
um,
also there. Yes.
these are two most used language. I think Java is also used in ML models, but um, means over 90% of people doesn't use those. They use
Okay.
Python.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. So mainly, if someone is like uh, about to learn ML or going to deep dive into ML, so he or she need to focus on mathematics and then the language, and he can
Partially
proceed
need
with
to
his.
learn mathematics. Then he can jump to a programming language like
Okay.
whatever he like. Python
Yeah.
definitely will be his choice, I think.
Definitely.
And after that, he can implement traditional ML models from scratch if he want to do. Then he can jump to deep learning architectures and like learning neural nets and all.
Yes.
And then if he or she wants, then he or she can do reinforcement learning, and
Reinforcement
that's it.
learning. Yeah, definitely. If this message is to our viewers that if you want to learn, you will definitely find your path. So many videos and this type of things are available, so you can definitely, after learning each and everything one by one, you will find it by yourself. So that is the main thing. But you need to focus on the
Definitely.
learning part. Yeah. So that is the
Yeah.
thing. So yeah, I think it's all about a short session with my friend Subhajit, who is also into ML. And someday, if you like, if you have any demand, you can comment it down. We'll having a big session, a deep dive discussion session with him definitely if he agrees and give us some time. So yeah, definitely you can comment it down. And yeah, Subhajit, in the end of this video, do you have any message from your side to the viewers?
Keep learning, keep going.
Okay, okay. So yeah. So thank you guys. That was for today. That was the first, you can see the first video based on podcast type video. Okay. So if you have liked this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and share this video to your friends and families. They can also learn some things from this discussion. We will be coming up with so many discussions after this video also with my friend and other friends also and with professionals also. So thank you for watching this video. That was all for today. So thank you guys. Show your love in the comment section, and Shubhajit OP should be in the comment section. So bye guys.